Hello, I'm Bert Bassett. I've been a business seller on eBay for over 20 years. I even worked for eBay for 11 years. I've helped thousands of sellers of all sizes to grow their sales on eBay, and now I'm creating videos to help you. In this video, we're going to talk about what happens when you send offers on listings that you've promoted, and we'll find out a general rule at the same time. As ever, very quick summary, even though this is a very quick video. If you send an offer on an item, you'll pay the promoted listing rate from when your buyer first saw your item, not the promoted listing rate when they buy it. And this is actually a general rule for the attribution of promoted listings, is that if you change your rate, eBay will still charge you the old rate if that's when the buyer who eventually buys from you first saw your item. So if that's enough for you, please like and subscribe. Go into detail. I'll show you what I did just to kind of prove the point, because I wasn't sure about it in my own head, and attribution is a murky area. I started with my item that was promoted at 15%, and then I appreciate this is very small graphics, but I dropped the rate down to 5%. So there's a 10% difference now in my promoted listings rate. I left it a little while, and then I opened up the send offer screen. First of all, I was thinking, shall I just knock 5% off? Actually, in the end, I went for 10% off because I thought it's a wash. 15% promoted listings with no discount, or 5% promoted listings with 10% discount. I just wanted to see what would happen, and I wanted to see how I'd be billed for it. And send offers does work. You know, within an hour, I'd sold an item to one of my watchers. They'd obviously responded to the message, and it's a good and effective promotion, which I'll talk about in depth at a later stage. But you'll notice this is a sale at $6.29, which is my 10% off price point, but I was still charged 15% because that watcher started watching when my promoted listings rate was at 15% and not at the now 5 rate. So, in summary, not just for when you send offers, but in general, you should be aware that when you make changes to your promoted listings, you can still be charged the old rate for transactions that come after the change. Because what eBay says is the transaction initiated when the buyer first saw your promoted listing. And you should check at some stage when you have a few minutes exactly how eBay attribute promoted listings, because it's fairly generous. And actually, eBay will attribute a sale to promoted listings for a very broad range of circumstances and for quite a long period of time. So just be aware of that. I hope this has been useful. It's a little tip that you can actually use on a day-to-day basis, or at least know about. If it is, again, please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.